Good morning. It is Monday morning and I have just packed the orders that came in during the weekend. So good for me. Yeah, this weekend I was here Saturday and I did a few more coats on this paint, and then they have just been standing here. I've been looking at them and like, I don't know what to do. And then I really I felt like I needed to paint. So yeah, I'm really happy with both of them so far. I mean, but I just feel like they're not finished and I want to continue on. But I still, like, when I started them, I was very much like, this is a very clear vision of how I want them to look, but I also had a very clear vision of how I wanted to work on them. And I wanted to work on them in a very fun way. I wanted to have fun while I'm doing it and all of that. So yeah, so Saturday night I stood here, had some good music on, and yeah, and I really like how it turned out. I got a lot more vibrancy and depth into it, so I really like that. But yeah, so that is why this one is standing here. I'm not sure if I should try to finish it and then continue on with the other one, or if I should continue to switch between them like I have done so far. But yeah, I don't think I will do anything on them today, but I'm not sure. That's why they are standing here. I don't know if you can hear, but we have a little bit of a storm going on outside. It feels like it's just the same one that's going around, you know? So yeah, but I haven't really been sleeping well, and yeah, so I'm pretty tired and my eyes are really bothering me today. So yeah, whining, but I say that mostly to myself, honestly. But yeah, so I had plans to paint and film like something in the sketchbook, to film some sketch play, journal play, like something like that. But I don't think that is a good idea. Maybe the eyes will be better later on, but I don't think it's good to strain them more than necessary. I know how that will go, and that's not good. I'm not in the mood to have a migraine today, so let's just not, you know. We also have nosework class. I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, there he is. He is he is prepping for tonight. But yeah, so I'm going to make some more sample dots. I have my shirt on to match the colors. No, but these are two colors that will be coming, I have to just think, April. Yes, because March is pretty potion. So these are April, and we have a silvery one and a green one, and they might be inspired by a certain house, I don't know. The silver one will be called Bellatrix, and the green one will be called Draco. Yeah, so the new colors there will be coming out during the summer will be duo sets of house inspired colors. And first one out is Bellatrix and Draco. Okay, so we are heading out for lunch, and yeah, I'm sort of bracing myself, honestly. Okay, let's see how bad it is. Ja, we made a run for it. Är du beredd? Kom igen! Kom igen! Skynda dig! What? You're just going to stand there? Okay. Poodles are so weird. So the weather is just getting worse and worse, and I've just had a little bit of a lunch, and yeah, it's whew, today is a struggle, everything. But yeah, I am fighting on. I feel tired just saying that anyway. However, I have spoken to 2 of the banks. The saga of the banks. My lips are blue. Anyway, yeah, so now I feel like we are getting close. We are getting closer. A little bit closer anyway. So one bank, I have like all the information I need. It's not the ideal situation. I would have liked to have like a bit of interest on one of the accounts. But you can't get everything. And then I have some papers from the other bank that they were supposed to be sending, that they have sent, that I have now received. And they want a lot of information, of course, as you do if you're going to set up an account for a business. So anyway, it feels good that I've done that, because that is one of those things that I would, before anyway, would be one of those things that I would just like push out, or like I'm like, I do that later. Like calling people, I don't like that. Like always get very anxious and don't like speaking on the phone, and I feel like I don't really know what I'm talking about or supposed to be talking about, especially things like this. So there was always something that I was like, oh, I do that later, and then a week and 2 goes by, you know. So I feel like that is something like I just do it, just get it over with. So that's good, grow points for me. But yeah, so that is good. The only thing is waiting. So the last bank I spoke to now, she was going to find me a contact person, another one, so I can talk to and get some answers, and then hopefully I will just have to decide and send in applications and everything. So yeah, I mean, it's really weird, and I try to like, because I mean, it is a thing starting up your business, and I feel like I would have loved to follow somebody to talk about this. That was the bank. She came back right to me. That was really good. So yeah, now I just need to fill out this 4-page form about stuff I don't really know. Well, I think I know. It's just a lot of like how much money I will use, like how much money do I think I'm going to put into the account, and how much I will withdraw like every time. So anyway, so yeah, there's just a lot of that, and but it feels good to be on the way, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think I will head out to the studio again, going to make some paint. It is Wednesday morning. I had to think a bit. And I just want to share this. I got this a while ago from Flying Tiger, which is one of the best stores ever. It is perfect. I love drinking tea, but I hardly ever do it in the studio because it just gets cold before I have a chance to finish it all. But now I have a mug and a mug warmer. It's perfect. That is just perfect. Anyway, so I'm just having a little bit of tea here. I have edited a video that will go out today. So it's just a journal play. I really enjoy making these videos. Just like sitting down, working in my journal. So I get a video out of it, and I also actually sit down and sketch. So that's really good. And then yesterday, I can show you here, I think. I started this class on Skillshare. I can link it down below. It's a painting landscape in watercolor, and it's by a German artist. And yeah, and it's really fun, and she uses quite a lot of Daniel Smith and White Knight, so I have pretty much all of the colors. I have changed up a few, and I can't resist by adding purple in the green. But yeah, just enjoying this, like not thinking so much. So I had the Skillshare, you know, try out for free, however long that was, and I was like, I really used it. I did a lot of courses. I really enjoyed it, and I was like, yeah, it's worth it. I'm going to pay for it because I am not sponsored by Skillshare, not yet. Hit me up, please. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I felt like I got really good use out of it and really learned stuff, and it was really well worth it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to sign up and pay the yearly fee. And then since then, I don't think I've been on the website once. And I was like, that is stupid. So the other day I saw, I don't know what her name is. I can't pronounce that. It's German. I saw her on Instagram, and that she had a Skillshare class painting landscapes. And landscape is like one of the stuff I really want to be able to paint, but I have told my brain I can't, and that is just like mental in my head. I know I should be able to, it's just, anyway. So I was like, okay, perfect, I'm going to do that. So I started yesterday. So I was wrapping some painting, and while it was drying, I was wrapping some more paint. So it was perfect. And now I have edited the video, and I'm just going to continue doing this, and it feels really great. And then the next class will definitely be Denise Soden, her new the different textures of animals, because I'm a huge fan of her. So definitely going to do that. But it feels really good to like actually taking time, prioritizing painting, like, yeah, anyway. So we're going to do that. Albert, he is in the kennel. I have the door open so they can go in and out as they please, but he found a big stick in the garden, and we have been on this thing where I say we don't have sticks in the studio because I don't enjoy cleaning every day, and he has been like, he wants to chew on the sticks because he is dropping all of his baby teeth. They're everywhere, and it's a bit gross because they lay in pools of blood. Anyway, so now we come to a compromise. He is allowed to bring sticks inside, but only in the kennel. So we are working through it. I mean, yeah, we are definitely getting into the teenage age right now, and the trainer I had for the puppy class, she was like, just breathe, remember he's cute. I love that. And yeah, today is one of those days. So he has his stick, and I will sit here and paint. So yeah, okay.
final details with ink and a white marker. So see you there.
So I'm working on this Skillshare course, and I just want to to whine a bit. The Artisa Expert paper, that is, what does it say here? Cotton and super good and all of that. And I think I have 2 sheets left. And that has been like an experiment to see if I really like it. And I do really like it, but I have to say, it comes to a point where you just can't add anymore. So, for example, right here on the trees, you can see these sort of branches. I just can't get them to go any thinner. Here I can get them to go quite thin, but here I can't. It just sort of seeps out. So So here is my finished result from the watercolor landscape class. I think it turned out pretty nice. So if I were to just very quickly summarize the class. Now, it's not very long. I think it's about 50 minutes. Obviously, it will take quite a lot longer to actually paint. On the whole, I mean, this Jaunita, sorry, she obviously know how to paint landscapes and choosing colors, very pretty colors. But I do have to say that if you go, I think, sorry, I think this class is something that a beginner would look at. Like, how do I paint a watercolor scene? Right? Or somebody who's been doing watercolor and got it into their head they can't paint watercolor landscapes. I don't know. Anyway, I felt that there was a bit of a too high, it was going a bit too quickly. Normally, I don't have problems keeping up with watercolor. I'm pretty familiar with the medium, but I felt like it was going a little bit too fast and was more focused on the color selection than what we were actually painting. Now, that is a personal preference. I feel like you can do a lot with different colors, and I don't feel like you need to have specific colors to get the same result. So that just for me, I feel like it could be a little bit less focus on the colors and a little bit more focus on the techniques or what we were actually doing. I felt like it was a lot of jumping around and just I like to paint along. That's just me. I'm not going to look through the class and then go and paint. I want to paint along with the teacher. I feel like that is the what's so good about doing it online. So when we painting trees and all of that, and then she skips to a segment where obviously it's been drying for her, and then she just keeps going. So I feel like it could be a little bit clearer and a little bit lower temp and a little bit more focus on what we're doing, I suppose. But on the whole, I mean, I'm very happy with it, and I actually painted a landscape that looks like a landscape. So for that, I think that is a win. But yeah, and I mean, she only has one class, and I hope she do more and that she will show more of her landscapes, because on Instagram she has beautiful landscapes, and I feel like if she does a few more classes, they will just keep going better. So yeah, hopefully she does a few more. It was really good. Okay, yeah, now it is is 1:30, so lunch I suppose. And then there was some going, yeah, it's sun outside, so I think I might take the little teddy bear out for a walk and look for more sticks. Ska du släppa henne då? The paints I did yesterday was Anne and Darcy, and they look so nice. Okay, so the Jane set will soon be back, but today it is Thursday, I know days, and we are going to start with packing some orders. I was like yeah, so I was like, well, it hasn't come in that many orders, and then yesterday, I don't know what happened, it just pinged all day long. So yeah, I'm going to do that, going to edit the vlog, and then, because I actually have a life today, well, not really, but we're switching out, so no yoga today, but we are heading to the groomers, because Albert, he needs to look pretty, because on Sunday he is going to his first dog show to be shown. Yeah, anyway, so my mom and my dad, like I've said so many times, have a kennel. They go to dog shows all the time. If you ever seen outside in a kennel, they just fill with ribbons and I don't know. Anyway, so when I got Albert, my mom was like, we're going to show him, and I was like, yeah, you do that, I hate that dog. Anyway, I've been to a lot of dog shows. I think it is extremely boring. Sorry, it is. you sit in cold riding houses and cold outside and cold, and it's just cold. Uh, anyway, I find it boring. I don't like it. You sit and wait and wait and wait, and then it's like it's super stressful for like 2 minutes, and then it's over. Anyway, but you know, it's Albert, and yeah, of course we're going to see if he looks good and all of that. So anyway, my mom, she is really excited, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. So, but it is an inside show, so I can come, and hopefully I will be fine on Monday. So whatever. But that he needs to be groomed because he looks like he crawled out of something, and going to do that today at 4. So just remember that I need to leave at 3:30 something. No, 3. Yeah, need to be on time. So yeah. So that is the goal for today, to have the vlog ready before I leave. But I will add in a clip later. I will do that so you can see how pretty he is. So okay. I just have to whine. I'm sorry. I've been sitting here for half an hour trying to do all of the shipping, so that I can ship your orders. And the postal service that we have in Sweden is known to be crap. I'm sorry, it is. And then now, so I have done all of the copy and pasted all of the stuff manually into this server that I always use, and it was such a hassle. It was anyway. And now when I went to pay for it, it just like it didn't, that there was something wrong, that the payment couldn't go through, but the money has been drawn. So I called them, and he was like, yeah, I'm sorry, you will get your money back, you just have to do it over. I was like, he was like, I'm really sorry, I do realize this will add to your workload. I was like,
who's got the last laugh? Comes the measles, you can quarantine the room. Comes a mouse,
yes.
comes a nightmare, you can always stay awake. Comes depression, you may get another break.
Den är ju för... Jag vet inte heller liksom. Nej, men det är inte så knussligt. Nej. Det är ju svårt. Så.
Okay. You do that. Okay. Oh, it's looking so pretty. We tried to put on a little thing here, but yeah, it just keeps falling out. But he looks so good, and he's so soft. Oh, he's so sweet. Let's end the vlog with the most flattering light ever. Anyway, Yeah, so Albert, he had his appointment yesterday. He's looking very, very good. Yeah, and fingers crossed it will be going well on the Sunday. Yeah, hopefully. Klia inte i öronen. Klia inte i öronen. No. And he won't eat his breakfast like every other day. That is just, yeah, whatever. Herman, he has been on the last few months he won't eat either, but now he is eating, so that's well. Anyway, the other two have eaten and then have gone out, so they are good. These two boys are just boys. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm just going to sign off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this week's vlog, and yeah, I'm getting everything ready for the next update that will be in 1 week, so on Sunday next week when you're watching this. The Pretty Potions will be coming out together with Estelle and Iris. Yes. So yeah, thank you. I will have a new video, like journal play, sketchbook. I haven't really decided. I haven't really made it. Video out for Wednesday, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Oh, you finished eating. You're so clever. You can't fool me. I know you didn't eat that.